All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahaha, Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Nobody wants to fight for you small hats. Okay? Nobody wants to fight for you, you imposters over there in the land of Israel, calling yourself Jewish and you're not. You are Amalekites, descendants of Esau, which makes y'all Edomites. Okay? Nobody likes you imposters, you fake ass Jewish people. Nobody likes y'all, nobody respects y'all, and nobody wants to fight for y'all, okay? Y'all act like y'all shit don't stink, and y'all think y'all are the top people on the face of the earth, when in actuality, the book of Obadiah, the first chapter, tells you that y'all are greatly despised. Okay, which when you look into the word despise, which goes back to the Latin word despicere, D means down or down from, and then spicere or spies literally means to look. So the word despise literally means to look down upon. Or despise can also means to look down on, okay? The Iranians look down on you imposters. You fake Jewishs, okay? The Arabians look down on y'all. The Chinese people look down on y'all. The Japanese people look down on y'all. The North and South Koreans look down on y'all. The Africans look down on y'all. Even though, you know, they make tents made out of doo-doo and shove bowls in their nose and put bones through their mouth cheeks. Okay? The Japhetic people, Hawaiians, I'm pretty sure they look down on y'all. Okay? The East Indians, they look down on y'all. The Russians look down on y'all. Okay? And even your own people here in America look down on you fake Jewishs. Okay? So y'all are greatly despised. And the whole world is waking up to who is behind the massive violence over there in the Middle East. And it's all pointing to you gutter rats over there calling yourself Jewishs. It's all falling down on y'all.
Look at you guys! You're like robots!
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability to name that shows your ineptness as leaders. This is wrong, Doc. And nobody wants to fight for Israel.
A reminder to all our
Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America. No one wants to fight for Israel.
course they're like robots because they've been brainwashed. And ultimately, they're for sending Americans to fight for the imposters. Okay? They're for it. They want this war. Okay? And guess what? The Heavenly Father wants this war. Let's go to Obadiah real quick. Okay, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, our precious God, concerning Edom. Who's Edom? That's the so-called white man. Look, Edom will be humbled. Okay, the self-proclaimed white man are the biblical Edomites. Okay, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us go up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. You see that? Thou art greatly despised. Nobody likes you small hats, man. Nobody likes you Edomites. Because you imposters over there in the land of Israel claiming to be Jewish and you're not. Okay, you're greatly despised. Nobody, the world hates you, man. And don't try to say, well, that's the fulfillment of Matthew's the 24th chapter, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Nah, man. Okay, nah, it don't work like that, you know. Y'all made yourselves hated on purpose by starting unnecessary wars with the Middle Eastern people, the Arabians. You started wars with Syria. They did nothing to you. Nonetheless, okay, you sent agent provocateurs into their land, just like America did, and basically you caused protests, you caused riots, and then ultimately you justified aerial strikes on those Arabian countries. Okay, look at what you're doing to Palestine. Look what you did to the Palestinians. That land, the land of Israel, does not belong to neither of y'all. Nonetheless, okay, you literally murdered and pushed those people out of that land, and then you RAPED'd them, okay, the men, the children, and the women. Okay, and now you want to go to war against Iran. So the whole world is waking up to your BS, man. Okay. And people is waking up to the BS that is happening over there in the Middle East. Okay. Verse 3 of Obadiah, the first chapter. The pride of thine heart, which the word heart, it goes back to the Hebrew word lav, which means your mind. The pride of thine mind have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his mind, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Roar! I'll tell you who's going to bring you down to the ground. Yahweh Shai is going to bring you down to the ground. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle and set thy nest among the stars, which America did that when they sent those satellites up in the outer space, you know, that's them setting their nest among the stars. Okay. But at one point, okay, Hocab Malone used to teach that the Edomites were done away with. But according to Obadiah 1 and 4, right, it said that Edom would set his nest among the stars. This is an end time prophecy. So if the Edomites are done away with, okay, who when did Obadiah 1 and 4 come to pass? Because the Romans, which were Edomites, they didn't have the technology to send satellites up into outer space. The Greeks, when they rose up into power, they did not have the technology to send satellites up in outer space. So when did Obadiah 1 and 4 come to pass? Let me see. Let's do this. Let's come over here, right? And I am just going to open up a new window here. Let's type this in. When did America send its first satellite up and outer? When did America send its first satellite among the stars? he even said among the stars. Okay. The United States launched its first successful satellite, Explorer 1. Okay. And this came after the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1 up into outer space. Okay. At 10:48 p.m. Eastern Time. Officially February 1st, 3:47 GMT. Okay. So this was in 1958 at 10:48 p.m. Okay. So this is Edom had first launched this satellite up. Edom had first launched the stars among the. Edom had first launched its nest among the stars in 1958. I'm talking about Edom here in the U.S. in 1958. Okay. So Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. This nest among the stars is talking about them satellites. So guess what? The Edomites are still here in the earth today. Okay. Which will be the fulfillment of Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Thence will I bring thee down, save the Lord. And America started to go on a financial and an economic decline after sending Explorer its first nest up into outer space. Well, America's first nest up into outer space. Because America's animal symbol is what? The eagle. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle and set your nest among the stars. So America launched its first nest among the stars in 1958. So the Edomites are still here, man, and they're getting ready to be taken out of power. Okay, so you small hats are getting judged right now, man. Okay, nobody likes you small hats. With that, I'm gonna say shalom. Is on to the next one.